So hello guys, it's been a year since Ben and I escaped from Syria. We have spent a lot of horrible stage in this journey. My friend Matt even became crazy when we get here. We had a horrible life there and there was a civil war, so we decided to move to another place for a better life. Because I didn't have enough money, so I invited Matt to go with me. By the way, my name is Jack. I'm from Damascus. It's just a poor place. I saw the soldier had taken away my family. I couldn't do anything more than to run away. So I promised myself that when I find a new place to live, I would return and rescue them.
On September 10th, 2014, we already prepared our stuff and money. I said goodbye to my old place and wanted my family to wait me until I could save them. I wanted to give them some hope.
Because we didn't have a car, so I asked my friend to help us. He was a smuggler. I knew it would be very dangerous, but I don't care.
After about 3 hours inside the minibus that have a lot of drugs, and then we finally stopped at the first Syrian army checkpoint at Harasta. People who on duty knew that Bat and I were fleeing. We had to present military cards showing we were not draft dodgers. However, we didn't have, so Bat and I had to bribe them some money.
We changed the minibus and continued to Jarablus, near Turkish border, which is very dangerous.
When we reached the border at Bab al-Salamin, I knew we have to act like a professional to go through, so this is my plan. First, we scaled the sand mounds, grabbed through the hole in the wire, and entered a trench. Suddenly, there was a Turkish soldier appeared and pushed the barrel of his rifle into my chest. He said, "Get back, get back!"
I was so scared and peed my pants. Luckily, I still had an extra one.
So, back to the topic. The second time, attempt to cross into Turkey border again, but we all failed. But on the third, we crossed the border. We waited after the sunset. Then we ran as fast as we could through trenches until we reached a Turkish village.
On the next day, I rented another minibus to go to Kilis, and then a public bus to Ankara and to Izmir.
Bus very generous. He rented for us a motel in Izmir. There was an area known for smugglers. I decided we should have a day off before continuing our journey. I took a nap while Beth was going outside to explore something that I really do not care.
During the time I'm here, I met a lot of people like me and Jack. This girl had a big story behind her. As you guys can see, I took a picture of this girl in Izmir while Jack was sleeping with my Canon that I always carry by my side. So why did I take this picture? First, I cannot hold my tears when I look at her. She was abandoned by her parents and followed those people to come to somewhere safe. I really don't know what she would face and what she become in her future. Could that child be happy? After thinking about that, I stay into space, like I'm in the middle of nowhere. I wondered why and how this happened to me, and I got angry because the reason is war. This caused painful and misery for people in my country in particular way and war in general way.
When Beck came back to the hotel, he told me a lot of things that he saw. On the next day, September 14, 2014, suddenly the smuggler wanted to kill us. I really didn't want to die here. We also didn't have any weapons to defend. We had to escape again. We decided to sail from Izmir to Didim by walking.
On the way we were walking, I saw a chaos that no one can listen. Standing from far distance, I complained with Jack that why they needed to do that, or they just do by their instinct. Yeah, exactly, looked like animals sick for their safety and forgot everything else. I had word on that. I was very hungry and tired. I worked for 10 hours and really exhausted and thirsty too. That night we had to sleep on the road. I really missed my parents. I don't know where they now and what are they doing. I missed them a lot. Suddenly it rained a lot. I was really cold.
I still remember my bed in that motel. It's so comfortable. But now I have to sleep outside with a lot of bugs, with a hungry stomach and thirsty mouth. During working, I heard a motor sound behind me. Then I turned back and I looked. I was surprised that the smugglers still chasing for us. I didn't know why. We hid inside of the market near the store. I thought we had to get out of Turkish if we wanted to continue our journey. On September 24th, 2014, we worked in a line to the coast where they awaited a rubber, about 6 meters long and 2 meters wide. That was the cheapest option we had. We will go to Greece by that boat. The rubber boat only holds 27, but there were 42 people on the boat. I knew that the boat would be sink. I told everyone to calm down and waited for another. But nobody came a word. Obviously, they looked like animals sick for the safety and forgot everything else. The boat went out for only 2 meters and then the engine stopped. Water poured into the boat. Some men jumped overboard, but those who didn't know how to swim died inside the boat. I just saw them die without saving. On September 28th, we came back and tried one more time, but this time there was a large rubber boat and equipped with a Yamaha engine. It took 40 minutes to reach to territorial waters of Greece. We are in Greece now!
These Syrians survived a crossing, many did not, and they're coming by the thousands.
I'm very happy.
On September 30, 2014, we made it to Greek island of Mykonos after Coast Guard picked us up. The most stupid thing was they kept our refugees left in a stinky barracks without food or water. In the morning, the guard took our refugees to Leros. We spent the whole day here to present our identity papers and recuperated. It took so long and it's hard in here. I wanted to get out. I didn't want to stay here, I didn't know why, but I intended to stay here until we could find a real gold smuggler to go across to Germany. During we stayed, we visited the Acropolis and met friends and relatives also seeking asylum in Europe. There are a lot of refugees from India, Pakistan, China and other countries who were running their own businesses here. On November 7, 2014, we moved to port city of Paris by boat. Then on November 8th, we set off from Athens to Patras, where we took a ferry to Venice. It took 18 hours ferry to Venice. I think that our journey is nearly finished. The next day, we boarded a public bus to the German border, crossing without being checked by immigration. Then another minibus took us to Munich. On November 10, 2014, we were on a road. Suddenly, the vehicle was intercepted by German police. And Bart and I were taken to a police station near Nuremberg. At first, I was really scared. I thought Bart did something wrong or he stole something. But then we were sent nearby Zindorf Asylum Center. We were so happy. After 2 weeks in the asylum processing system, we were taken to a village in Bavaria where we were given a well-furnished 2-bedroom flat. We have experienced numerous difficulties to be able to get here.